Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised. Hello, and welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, Twin Cities by Night. Negligence is our first story arc for our campaign that takes place in 2010 in the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, Minnesota. Follow Ophelia, a Toreador played by Alex, Jonathan, a Ventrue played by David, Katao, a gangrel played by Quinn, and William, a Ventrue played by Slavic, as they are pulled out of their seclusion and tasked to investigate a series of gruesome murders. If you'd like to contact us, you can follow us on Twitter at twin_cities_VTM or on Facebook at Twin Cities by Night. We hope you enjoy.
So we left off where you guys were leaving the area of the Roman Dunstern residence. I take it you guys are going to go back to Juneau because it's around probably like 2 in the morning right now.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
You guys all arrive at Juneau's. It's about 2:30 Thursday morning. Well, actually Friday morning, but yeah.
So, is he a suspect?
I don't know. I really don't know. But he's an asshole.
And just a reminder, Ophelia, well, first of all, William probably saw the less, didn't see anything really out of the ordinary. Obviously, young Katao, poor Katao saw some pretty traumatizing shit. Mm-hmm. And Jonathan Chase and Ophelia Juneau also saw some fucking crazy mind-bending, not ever seen anything like that before.
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, I was attacked by some supernatural force and having, dominate. So I know that there's supernatural forces out there that you can affect people's mind, and being the victim of that, I'm pretty pissed off, So I feel like almost like the prey in this particular case with that Scottish D-bag.
And then this guy down just in the corner be like, just shaking slightly, like, oh shit. I don't know. It's like a 1,000-yard stare.
Are you okay, Katao?
No, I'm not okay. The whole point of this little get-together of ours was to put a stop to some murders, and then there's just some monster that's going around killing kids, and he has permission to live here? What? Something that ain't right.
I mean, technically, it's not the prince who gave us this job. So, what if it's a coup or something?
That's a good point. I wouldn't want this guy living in my city. I don't want this guy living in the city.
Don't want him living.
Well, I'm living.
we I think right now we can set him to like the back burner for the moment, because we still do have to prepare for this this webcast thing or whatever it is that's happening tonight.
True.
Or later tonight. So we're gonna want to get back together as early as possible and get whatever information is going to be posted online. What time is that going to be posted?
8
Does
p.m.
anybody remember? 8 p.m.?
Yeah.
So we need to be together before 8 p.m. and ready to roll out.
Before we continue, what's everyone's blood pool? Quick read off of blood pool and current willpower.
I have 4 willpower and 6 blood pool.
All right.
7 blood, 3 willpower.
Oh, Ophelia, you're kind of starting to feel a little in the dumps. Not too bad, but things are, you're already portraying it pretty well. All right, Katao.
I still got 6 blood pool and 7 willpower.
All right, and you, William?
7 blood pool and 4 out of 5 willpower.
All right, gotcha. All right, so you guys are pretty good for now. So,
I just want to say to William or Jonathan, do you guys know how to set up a video capture on a computer for tomorrow night?
Yeah, that should be fairly easy. We could take care of that.
Yeah, we could use that for evidence if we see anything crazy.
I think we're beyond the point of going through the police with this, to be honest with you.
Even if we need to show it to the prince or the whip.
Okay. I'll acquiesce. We can set that up.
Sure. Alright, where do we go from here tonight then?
I'm gonna go,
I vote we all fill up on blood, just in case something crazy happens next. Honestly, with tonight and what, I honestly don't know what to expect. I just think making sure we stock up might be a good idea.
Should we get some weapons?
I think all of us have a firearm, don't we? Except for Slavic.
I have a dot in firearms, so maybe I have one at home or something.
Yeah, I can say you have one at home. You guys are pretty much decided you're going to meet up here tomorrow evening and take it from there?
Yeah, early
absolutely.
tomorrow evening.
Which would be around probably 6, so. Oh, that's when the sun comes up, so you guys could probably be there around 6:30.
Or goes down.
Goes down, yeah. Do any of you need to do anything before you guys hit the sack for the day?
I hit the sorority house. I'll hit the sorority house.
Ophelia, what are you going to do?
I'm just going to go and find some gullible club goer and have a feed.
You know that, it's a good point to introduce this in the game, but I was going to introduce in the next story arc a little bit more. But you know there's a nightclub called the Underground that the Toreador Primogen owns that is, her name is Katrina Carrington.
Yeah.
And she owns this nightclub called the Underground amongst one of, what you assume to be numerous, buildings and establishments that she owns. So it's kind of kindred friendly, especially, they don't know, but that she's trying to get permission to make it an official second Elysium. Cause, in cities there could be multiple Elysiums. So you can go there and try to feed if you want.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll go check it out.
You roll up to downtown Minneapolis. It's along the Mississippi River. It's kind of in a gentrified area that used to be known as the Warehouse District. There's a club there, obviously called Underground. There's still people. It's like 2 in the morning, 2:30. It's still going. You go inside. You're kind of familiar with it, but when you walk in and to the right, there's a long bar that goes to wall. It's about 400 by 400 feet. This club is pretty big. There's a huge dance floor where people are dancing. There's like a stage for when if bands want to play, or at this point it's DJ kind of playing what was the fad at the time, the dubstep music with like a big movie screen behind it playing different scenes of movies. And there's like an outer top rung where people are all hanging out there. And you can just give me a perception roll, difficulty 5.
Sure. Let's have a look here. Just perception.
Yeah.
2 successes.
All right. So you're able to find kind of a guy there who is, been busy dancing and drinking, and it's kind of like, oh, hey, and this hot female's paying attention to me, and you go off to the booth and you're able to get what you need. How many blood points are you taking?
I'll take half as much as I could without ruining the guy's night.
So you can take about 2, I would say.
Sure. Okay. Great. I'll have a boogie before I leave.
Jonathan, Chase, you get to the sorority. Party's wrapping up. How many are you taking?
I'm going to hook up with the Britneys again.
All right. And you're going to take, what, 4?
Can I get 4 out of them without a...
Well, you took 2 from them the other night. I'd say, or you took 2 each like a couple nights ago, right? Like, cause this has only been going on a week, this game, really.
Yeah, right.
You could maybe take 1 from each, but there are little ways that they kind of tell you how they got wasted quicker than usual and their tolerance must be going down or something.
Yeah. All right. I think that's 1 each would be good. So 2 points.
Katal, my man, what are you doing?
I'm going out to feed.
All right, where are you going to feed at? Around the slums?
Yep.
All right. Let me get a perception difficulty 5.
Aww.
Did you?
Katal, you're about to have a world full of sucky. Damn, dude. You're going down your usual feeding area, kind of outside of where your apartment is, and you see what you think would be just kind of a young lady who would just you can kind of get a quick nibble or two. You drag her in the alley, and while you're feeding on her, you kind of notice that these memories of horror of what you saw happening at the Dunstern place kind of just snaps your concentration. Next thing you know, you're kind of you lost yourself in feeding on her, and you kind of snap out of it. And you see that this lady is completely you're drinking like 8 blood pool points from her, and she's pale and she's barely alive, like barely clinging to life right now.
Shit.
I would say you took 5 and she's hanging to life. There you go.
No. Oh, shit.
So I need you to give me and as you're holding her in your arms, she dies. And I need you to give me a conscience difficulty 8. So you kind of just accept. You're like, hey, it's part of the thing. You know what I mean? You sit here and you're like, people die. This was an accident. Obviously, you have to feed to exist. At least you're not killing little kids like that other fucker, and your humanity drops 1 point. What's your humanity now?
6.
6.
Yes! Join us.
I apologize, Katal. I'm not trying to fuck you. Trust me. At least. But wait, you got dead body to get rid of though too.
Shit.
You have a dog, right?
Oh man, you need pigs for that, man.
Okay.
And
Okay.
just so you know, you rolled 2 ones there and no successes. If you ever rolled 1 in success, I would have just had where like maybe a masquerade breach would have happened, but 2, like a double the botch. As you're sitting there looking at her body, you're kind of seeing like the snow is gently like kind of falling on her face as you're sitting there holding it. And you see that it just kind of started collecting on her open eyes a little bit. As you're just looking.
I gotta get rid of this body.
And one other thing too, Katal, you get to pick one animalistic feature that you got now too.
Okay. One thing at a time.
He's like, I can't take all this shit. I'll let you think on that while I go to Slavic, alright? Alright, Slavic.
I'll go pick up a nurse from the nursery home.
Nursing home, alright. So you roll up in your car, you pick up like she's about 60 years old, kind of impressed that such a young, handsome chap. Yeah, how many are you taking?
2. I actually have a decent amount, so I don't need that much.
Taking 2. Alright, cut back to Katal.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of this body. So I have to take it back to my place, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of now, thank you. I'm just gonna have to get rid of the body quietly. Do I have to roll anything to like smuggle the body back to my place, or?
Yeah, let's get creative here. So, if you're gonna try to sneak the body out, let's say we'll do dexterity and, stealth. First, I want you to give me, what's your dexterity? What's your strength?
Strength is 2.
Oh. I need you to give me first a dexterity and athletics roll to see if you could even, you know what I mean, kind of get her up there and everything.
Okay, so I actually have a much better chance for dexterity and athletics.
Oh, wow. Alright, so you got 3 successes. Now, let's do dexterity and stealth, difficulty 7, to see if you can get it past people, get it up into your apartment and everything.
Oh,
yeah. So you get the lady's body into your house, and you notice that your dog right away kind of notices the smell of blood in the air, kind of notices and comes towards you as you bring this body and expressing some interest at what you brought in.
Oh, God. Okay, so head over to the bathroom and just like put it in the wash shower and just.
You're just gonna put her in the bathroom there?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess by this point I would probably look in the mirror and just be like, shit. Okay, I guess by this point, I think actually, would it be say like patches of fur then?
Yeah, we can do patches of fur like over how about your like arms and your hands?
Yeah, I could go with that. Then just be like, got hair, I guess, hairiness.
Yeah, there you go. What are you gonna? Are you just gonna kind of go to sleep and think on it?
I suppose I just look at the body and look at my dog and just be like, shit.
You see the dog kind of sniffing underneath the bathroom door and everything like that, like it wants to get in there.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to sleep on this. Be like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Everyone goes to sleep, wake up and blow a blood pool point.
Sure.
It's like around 6:10 in the evening. Ophelia, what are you gonna do?
What am I going to do? I'm going to fire up my computer. Actually, we shouldn't be doing this because the restaurant will still be going while the feed's on. So I'm going to start a group call to the other guys.
All right. So all your 3 of your phones ring. 3 other phones.
Well, I pick up.
Yeah, I'll answer while I'm having coffee and a bagel.
I just need to stare at it for like a minute, just be like, okay, just grab some biggest meat cleaver I can find and just be like, I don't want to do this. Just.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I should make another humanity roll for that shit, man.
I don't know.
Let me see here. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think let me look at the hierarchy of sins. Holy shit. Intentional property damage. Yeah. A passion violation, manslaughter, killing a vessel in frenzy. We already did that. Yeah, we'll do a self-conscious roll, difficulty 8 on that.
Conscience.
Self-conscious. Damn it.
It's not self-conscious.
I know.
Self-control and conscience.
Yeah. Oh, he made it. So he's sitting there, you're crying literally as you're sitting there. It's tearing you up that you're having to do this to this lady. So you don't lose humanity, but you're really affected emotionally, which is good because that means you still have humanity. And while you're sitting there cutting up her body, you didn't answer the phone or you just ignored the phone?
I ignore the phone while I'm doing this.
All right. While you're doing that, you three notice that Katao doesn't pick up the phone.
Anyway, the video call's tonight, right?
Yes, it is in a couple of hours, actually.
Okay, can we do this somewhere else? Because it's pretty busy here tonight, and I don't want to alarm the...
Don't you have an office?
Yeah, but, it's too close. Can we come to your place, John?
What? No. No, you may not come to my place.
William?
Well, my place is out of the picture. In case someone sees us, it could be a problem, with you already being here as FBI agents and stuff.
Let's go to the Elysium. We can use the library at the Elysium.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure no one else sees the...
Guard. So you guys are all going to meet at the Elysium?
Fuck yeah, why not?
Wow.
So you guys arrive. I take it you're going to utilize the valet to the Hawthorne Country Club. I've explained it to you guys before. You know what it is. You guys make it in. Of course, you have normal human servants who are at the front there, and they kind of direct you. You ask to be, you show your private club membership, and they let you back in. I've already described the lounge area, the library. You don't see any Kindred as of now.
Perfect.
And you're going to go to the library in there?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Going to pull up a laptop?
Now we'll pull up a laptop, see if I can't access it through like one of those IP forwarding sites.
Yeah, you can do that. Real quick, cut to Katao real quick, all right? Katao, what are you doing after you kind of handle that scene at your house? And by the way, it's kind of making somewhat of a mess in your
Well, I don't think there'll be not much blood with the body.
Not much blood, yeah, but yeah, you're doing it that's true. You're doing it kind of, but there's still some in the bathroom, in the sink, or in the bathtub.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm gonna have to just find. I just put maybe get some more ice and just pack it around the body part. You guys have left me a message saying where we're gonna meet or.
No, we wouldn't leave a message like that. That would be incriminating.
But you can call back.
Be like, okay, so yeah. Sorry, I had a rough night.
We all did.
Couldn't sleep.
Okay. I have no sympathy for you. Get to work. We're at the Elysium. Beat feet.
Okay.
I don't want any excuses. Just get here now.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang up on this guy. I don't want to listen to this.
Okay, just let.
You're heading back over there?
Yeah, to make sure I have the gun on me. Just be still slightly shaking the entire way there. Just be deep breaths.
Yeah.
So
my gun and badge will be in the trunk of my vehicle because I'm not going to carry that unless I'm actually going to be, presenting myself as an FBI agent, which I wouldn't be doing at the Elysium.
So you guys arrive there. You pull up the laptop. It's around 8. You install, I take it, the video recording software and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Do all that fun jazz. What's your dot in computers again?
3.
All right, yeah. So you have enough knowledge to go ahead and do all that stuff. So you go to the website at 8. This is a plain website. It says enter code, and you guys got the 6, by the way, invitation-looking things there with different codes. So
we'll just use one of them, I guess. It doesn't look like any of these codes are for specific people, does it?
No. So you put in a code into one of them, and the screen pops up, and it gives you an address to really high, ritzy end, outskirts of Minneapolis. And it says, see you at 9 o'clock. At that, it says, we welcome you to join our festivities. Doors open at 9 o'clock. Please dress properly, proper attire for the gathering. We look forward to seeing you there.
Oh, that sucks. That doesn't help out.
And please bring this invitation with you for entrance.
Okay.
All right. So what would be the proper attire?
Don't say it.
Don't say it? All right. That's
Okay. Are we gonna let anyone else know about this?
Who are we gonna let know?
Yeah, any of the other, do we want the sheriff there or something? I don't know.
So everyone give me an intelligence and a perception and alertness roll, difficulty 6.
Sure.
Tell me whoever gets the most.
I got 1.
I got 1 too.
1,
Oh,
2, 3.
I didn't
4,
botch, but I didn't
5.
succeed. I got 0.
First, saw
Fine.
2 things about Catal first, and before we even continue, you guys notice like something's a little off with Catal when he walks in. You can't quite tell what, but you just get like this little like you know what I mean? Like what's going
I
on
know
with this guy?
exactly what it is. With 0 successes, the motherfucker was late.
Oh no. This perception roll isn't because of that, by the way. You all noticed that. This perception roll is to remember, Catal, you're sitting there thinking, we were talking about this, weren't we? Where that star chick said that there's like a high gathering function where they get all dressed up and they just kind
that's
of
what I was thinking
do a
of.
bunch of debauchery, but they like it's a white tie function kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's revisit the site with one of the other codes.
All right, you guys go ahead and pull the thing in. It says the same thing. This is the address, you know what I mean, where it's going to be at. Make sure you bring this with you. Please dress properly in proper attire.
So we could all go in feasibly. We got multiple. How many of these codes do we have?
There was 6 in there. I mean, you guys have 6, but yeah.
Should we be safe and log into the website with all the invitations we're going to use in case they have like a way of, what if we turn up with an invitation that hasn't been used?
Well, that's what I just went with a couple of the extra codes right now, right? To see if we got any different information.
It's all the same. Yeah.
We could also get some extra people there.
Who are we going to take with us?
Brian Moore, the reporter. No way.
Maybe Star. Maybe they, are gonna pick her as, one of their special people. She might give us some info.
Do we want to put her life in danger, though?
Well,
been through enough.
Yeah, that's true.
What
But she said she wanted to help.
Crap.
She's helped us.
She's having nightmares about her friend.
Might be too much.
Really?
She's having nightmares? Here you go, right here. It's the smallest violin in the world playing just for her ass.
Oh, just shut up. If you're not going to say anything productive, just shut up.
You're kind of noticing that he's a little bit on edge, Jonathan.
Is he got his cast on tonight?
So you got your cast on, or have you healed the level?
Yeah, probably just put the cast on.
All right.
Two worked up.
So, are you going to tell him what you think about the black tie, or the it being a white tie event, or are you going to keep that to yourself?
Tell him.
Okay, so he tells you guys what he kind of realized about what the attire would be.
Catal, are you going to need a suit?
From Brian's place. One of the suits from Brian's.
Yeah, all right.
I can wear that.
How long do we have till we have to be there?
Oh, you got about an hour and a half, yeah. Or no, an hour, I would say. Hour.
Less than an hour, because it broadcasted at 8 and it starts at 9.
Well, yeah, it says doors open at 9, yeah. So what's the plan of action, guys? You going to get dressed up to the nines?
Hell yeah. Let's get all suited up. Put my, what are those things called? Cufflinks.
Ophelia, what are you going to do to get ready before you guys all head over there?
I'm going to get dressed up nicely. I don't know what I'm wearing. What do girls wear that looks nice? A nice dress.
Yeah, like an evening dress, something like that. You know what I mean?
I wear stilettos and conceal my gun somewhere on my person. Maybe in a garter belt under my skirt.
Like James
on the
Bond.
inside of her thigh?
Yeah, that's it.
What are you going to do, William? You're going to get changed, I take it too?
Yeah, I'm just, gonna suit up. And I'm gonna take my gun and put it in my coat.
Okay. Nice. What about you, Catal? Now, Catal probably doesn't have the nice clothes for that, so he might need the assistance of someone.
Yeah, I actually asked him before.
Like, I don't know if you guys are similar sizes or not, but you could probably, you have a tailor on call who does like suits for you. Maybe you can give him a call. He can like give one that's pre-made, or fit him for one real quick pre-made suit.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You guys are definitely noticing something's off with Catal, so. But, okay, so you called, do you want to take him to the guy's shop? He said he can go and open up the shop real quick, or do you want him to bring some suits and kind of work from there at your apartment, or what do you want to be done there, Mr. Strother?
I'll just meet up with Catal at the tailor's place, I guess.
You guys are going to go do that. That cost about $700 for the suit, so.
Man, that's a cheap ass suit, right?
Well, it's not a fitted suit, you know what I mean? He's just kind of he's just trying to work with short notice, Catal looks pretty fucking spiffy though, man.
Yeah.
You owe me, man.
And on the way, I will heal up the hand thing on the way there.
All right. You notice his hands are a little hairy, by the way, William. Hairier than usual. All right. So are you guys going to all go together in the same car there, or are you guys going to go separately? What's the deal, yo?
I'm going by myself.
All right. You're going by yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to go by myself as well.
Can you get a taxi?
What about Catal? I take it Catal and William are going together?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Ophelia, you're in the cab, and you give the address to the cab driver. You can kind of see the surprise because it's a really ritzy area of outskirts of Minneapolis. It's about a 30-minute drive from Juneau's. And he comes up, and as you see him kind of going up this hill, there's, like I said, trees and snow. You can see you can see the start of a couple like large drive pathways that lead up to the house. And you can see the kind of tops of the house over some of the mansions over the trees with some lights. You see him get to one, and there's double gates in front of the driveway, and you see two guys standing there in suits, large winter coats, long winter coats. One's like a mustard color and the other one's like a gray color with gloves. They have little earpieces in their ear, and they come up to the cab driver. And he's like, "Hey, I'm just taking this lady to here." And you see one of them comes up and taps on the window that is right by where you're sitting at.
Sure. I'll wind the window down.
Yes, do you happen to have an invitation? This is a private gathering that's going on.
Yeah, I'll pass it over.
You see, he takes the invitation. One of the guys has his little scanner, and you see him like send a beep, and he kind of looks at the front and the back and looks at the scanner, and he goes, "Here you go, ma'am, enjoy." And he looks at the cab driver. He's like, "You can go ahead and go about 50 feet up, just drop her off there, and then please turn back around, okay?" And the cab driver's like, "Yeah, sure thing." And drives up, and he goes up, and he stops, and he gets out of the car, and he opens the door for you, and he like kind of sticks his hand.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll give him a nice tip.
And he's like, "Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. And if you need a ride back, you just go ahead and give me a call, okay?"
Yeah, no worries.
And he gets back in the car and he goes back around. As you look ahead, you see there's more cars. You see there's like 10 cars right now. They're kind of rolling up front, and there's like a valet service that's taking the cars. And you see about a line right now, about 15 to 20 people. Majority are men, but you see a couple women. They're all dressed to the nines. You see that this mansion's rather large. You can't even really guess how big it is. And you see across from where the people are pulling up to check in, you see across there's like a fountain that during the summertime probably has water, but it's all covered with snow. And you see trees in a huge kind of like yard up in front there. And you just kind of see people are lining up and they're going into the house. And again, it looks like they're showing their invitation to someone else at the door who kind of looks similar. And you see that there's a wand, like they're wanding people.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll walk over to the fountain and like kind of sneakily push my gun into the snow. I want to say I bought a little masquerade mask to put over my face as well.
But they're not wearing masks right now. But, you can choose to do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
I'll put one on because I don't want to be recognized as such.
Yeah, definitely. So as you go up to the line, they're checking, you see a guy kind of wands you over, and he doesn't really act. I mean, like he's surprised by the mask because there's probably a couple people who want to keep themselves anonymous, And he takes the card, scans it, and he's like, "Thank you, enjoy yourself," and he lets you walk through. I'm going to pause you right there. Jonathan Chase.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a cab too because I don't want my vehicle being tracked by any cameras that may be on this site. So, and I'm not going to bring any identification with me other than the invitation itself.
Okay. Are you bringing a weapon or no?
No.
Okay. Same thing. You kind of go through the same thing that he did. Drops you off. Same thing I described.
Yeah. Roll down the window, wearing white gloves. Not even going to look at him.
Just hand it to him. You come in about the same time as you see Ophelia. You see her like maybe 10 people in front. You recognize her even if she has the mask.
And I'm not going to go anywhere near her either.
Okay, cool. So Catal and William, how you guys rolling up?
I guess in my car because I don't have the presence of mind to get a cab. I'm going to be honest.
And I'm just distracted to be like, I'm going to travel with my own problems to think about him.
You've been awful out of quiet, Catal.
Got a lot on my mind.
Anything you'd care to share with us? Me?
Just look at him and just be, no.
Okay. I just put the gun in the glove compartment after I see all that shit.
You roll up to the checkpoint at the front gates. You see one of the guards comes towards your side of the passenger, and Other comes to him, they roll down the window and you gotta tell you the same spiel about the invitation and everything. Yeah. They both check it. To Cal, you can kind of tell the one feels a little uncomfortable around you. Just kind of gives you ears quickly back. Enjoy your evening, gentlemen. And you see the gates open up. You peel up the hill a little bit in your car. You kind of get to where there's valet. You see that there are people taking the car. You have a guy walk around, and they both open. There's two guys who open the doors for both of you. The one that asks for your keys, and I take it you give it to them, and they drive off.
Hello, folks. Have you ever wished you could have an easy way to find gameplay videos and podcasts, or just media in general that deals with your favorite White Wolf role-playing games? Or have you ever wished you could find a forum to share gameplay that you have recorded, one which wouldn't be drowned out by random posts and discussion, so that your media could get the attention you want? Well, we have the answer for you in a Facebook group we run called White Wolf RPGs Gameplay and Media. The group is specifically ran with the sole intent of it being a one-stop shop for people to view or share media involving the games we all love. We take thorough steps to ensure the page does not become cluttered and is easy to traverse. We are currently over 1,000 members strong, and we are continuing to rapidly grow with new media being shared every day. Stop on by. We hope to see you there.